Hello students, in this session we will discuss about templates concept. A template is a new feature added in C++ program that allows to design generic classes and functions which supports generic programming. So actually when we design any application with integers, it only works for integers. If we design an application with float, it works only with float data members. But in C++, a new feature was added as template, which allows the user to specify a generalized way so that later we can replace it with the specified data types. Such a representation is known as templates concept. So with the help of template, it is possible to create classes and functions in a generalized way. Now observe, first one, class templates. The general format of defining a class template is, here this one, it starts with the keyword template followed by within angular bracket class T. Here T specifies a generalized way, and then class declaration format like class name surrounded by a pair of braces in which we place data members and member functions. So here when this format arises, later we create a class from the template. So a class created from a class template is called template class. So the process of creation is known as instantiation. Then how to define an object for template class? This one syntax, class name within angular brackets. Now we specify proper type like is it integer, float, char, double, etc. Space, now we specify object name. Now observe this program. Now example program for class template. Header files. Now template within angular bracket class T, class array, open brace. Here T calf 10. Here we are using generalized format. Later we replace it with the specific data type int n comma I. Now public colon void read data. So this function is designed to accept input value and then accept array values. Then void display. So here this function is designed to display array values. Now main function array. Now within angular brackets, now we specify the data type as int. So we are implementing this program with the help of integers. Now object name obj. Now obj.readData, obj.display. So this one class template. Now class template with multiple parameters. So here it is possible to define a class template with multiple parameters. For this syntax format, template within angular bracket, here multiple parameters are class T1, comma, class T2, comma, and so on. You can place any number of arguments. Then class declaration format. Now observe this program. Here we are using two arguments T1 and T2. With this, here we define two data members, one member as T1 and another member as T2. Here we design one constructor test T1x comma T2y. Now this x and y values are stored in A and B. Display function to print A and B values. The main program void main test. Now within angular bracket, now we are specifying the arguments as integer and float. Obj of, now the integer value is 12 and float value is 45.67. Now we call the member function as obj.display. Now function templates. As similar to class template, it is also possible to define function templates. This one syntax. Now template within angular bracket, class T. Now return type, function name of arguments of type T. That's one body of the function. So the function format precedes with template within angular brackets class T format. Now it's one example program for function template. Header files. Now template within angular bracket class T void swap T ampersand A comma T ampersand B. So this A and B are references. Type format is T. Now inside this function we are applying swapping logic. Now main function. Now int x comma y. Now first accept input values. Now we are printing original values. Now we are passing two integer arguments, swap of x comma y. Now we are printing x and y values after swapping. Now function templates with multiple arguments. This one syntax. So template within angular bracket class T1 comma class T2 and so on. Now return type function name of arguments of type T1 comma T2 comma and so on. So here we are using multiple parameters. This is an example program for function template with multiple parameters. Now void show. So here we are using two different arguments T1 and T2. Now we are defining with the help of template. Now here we are printing x and y values. Sun main function. Int p equivalent to 74, double q equivalent to 9.078. Now we are calling the function show of p comma q. So here we are passing integer and double arguments, and hence T1 and T2 are activated as int x comma double y. Okay, so this one function templates. Thank you one and all.